What's up, guys? Clouded Journey here, and I just got in from my overnight shift, and my family's still snoozing. So I thought I'd just make a couple quick comments on a couple things I saw on Twitter. The Dark Knight 40 was just talking a bit about this issue specifically, Daredevil Point One, and also 87 Boba Fett commented that he's not a fan of the point one, point two, all these sort of extra issues. And I think I just wanted to comment on that a bit. I actually really like this issue. It was just for me an entertaining extra story. I see the annoyance with it because as when you put your pull list up, you sort of budget yourself for getting this book once a month at $3.99, and then they throw an extra $4.99, and it seems like these happen way more often than not these days, where you're getting uh, extra issues. So it's become more like a bi-monthly. Now, Amazing Spider-Man started their point one, point twos as their bi-weekly issue, which I've actually been enjoying more than the main story, and uh, that series was already supposed to be bi-monthly, so I think a lot of people were kind of into that, and that's an ongoing story of itself. I think the whole idea with these point one issues is they don't have to be part of the main story. You don't necessarily have to read them to know what's going on in the main story, but it's extra for those people who might want it. It's tough when like your comic book guy, they'll pulls it out and there it is, and he's bought it and is hoping you'll buy it because you've signed up for Daredevil, and you kind of aren't interested. The previous one they had not too long ago with it was a Daredevil, was it 1.5? I think they called it. That one I really didn't enjoy. I didn't feel it was necessary, or whatever, and it was extra too. Now, one thing, if I had it my way, what I would like to see would be if Marvel or DC or whoever these companies would sign up, would know who signed up to pick up their books regularly somehow. Have the comic book stores tell you, well, I'm ordering these comics for these people, and keep track of who's buying their comics regularly, like 12 issues a year, and send something else out extra for those fans that are committed to the book and getting all these extra issues at like a lower price or free or whatever. That I think would be a lot more interesting and something exciting as a reward to the customers who are continuing to buy their products or whatever. But I think for these things, guys, if you really don't like these things, you don't need to buy them. Generally, they're not necessary for the ongoing story or whatever. I get it's frustrating if you're kind of the completionist type guy. Um, but yeah, it's just another marketing strategy for them to cash in on the hype while everything's going on, while this series is popular, whatever series is popular. It's one issue I really do have with Marvel. They're very much in the now. I feel like Marvel now. They care about making money as soon as possible and banking on whatever they're doing, rather than like a long-term strategy. The movies and everything seem to have a nice long-term strategy, but for comics, it seems like they just sort of ride out whoever's popular, and they'll do a lot of these money grab situations. Brian K. Vaughan writes Saga, for example. I really respect him because he does one cover for every book, not like 10 covers, not 15 different covers, not a million variants, 1 in 50 variants, all this extra stuff, because he cares about like the integrity of his book, and he wants the writing itself to be what people purchase the book for, because it's a really good story and a really good book within the pages, not just the front cover. Um, he actually just put in the back notes of the last issue of Saga that he's thinking for issue 25 of doing a bunch of variant covers, and says he doesn't like to do that, but if people are interested, then he will, for that like anniversary, get some different artists and stuff drawing characters. So I thought that was pretty classy move and nice. Like that's one of the things I'm really, it makes me lean towards these indie writers and stuff so much more, because they care so much about their product. They're not interested in these money grabs and different things. Um, and I just find I respect them a lot more. So the other thing with these point fives I want to mention, or point ones or whatever, is they generally are better value per page. Like this was a 42-page book for $4.99. So for an extra dollar, you're getting twice the size of the book. So it's about 11 cents a page versus 20 cents a page is what you normally pay for a 20-page $4 book. So in that sense, you are getting a pretty good deal, and I find this one didn't have nearly as many ads in the middle of it. Like I'm finding almost every second page in a lot of these Marvel books are ads now, and I find that really takes me out of the story as well. But that was just kind of quick 2 cents on these point issues and kind of if I had it my way. So, all right, guys, thanks. Peace.